Is it some sort of telepathic communication? Or maybe some sort of psychic phenomenon? Zem asked. Nah, nothing like that. Maybe some sort of suboral verbalization? Perhaps bone conductance? Zem followed up on his first question. No, Zem, it's just, how do I put this? Like, when you decide on where to eat dinner on campus, what goes through your head? I base my decision on which dining hall is located the nearest to both my current location and my destination after eating, Zem explained. Really? You never go over to the East Hall cafeteria on Tuesdays for the fish fry? You never think to yourself, the dorm dining hall has ice cream, so let's go there? No. I always choose based on most efficient pathing, Zem said. Well, fine, whatever. But when you are deciding which path is most efficient, what are you actually thinking? I visualize a map of the campus with my start and endpoints, and several of the closest cafeterias. I then run calculations to see which is the optimal waypoint given my intended route, Zem stated, matter-of-factly. Visual thinker, huh? I do that too, but it isn't the only thing in here. How about this? Remember when you tried to mate with that transfer student last semester? What made you decide to do that? She was of a similar molting cycle and was displaying the silhouette of her antenna, indicating she desired a mate. I merely performed the ritual display. Had Zero not been present, I would have been selected. But I must admit, his mating display is well honed. Okay then. How about this? When you know you've forgotten something and you can't remember what it is, what then? I have a to-do list I visualize and check to make sure all tasks are sorted by date and importance, Zem revealed. Damn. I don't know what to tell you, but I just have a voice in my head that talks to me about stuff. What sort of things does his voice say? Zem inquired. I need to do laundry, or don't forget to study for the quiz tomorrow, I think she likes me, stuff like that. And like, I want fish, let's go to the East Hall Cafe. I'll kill for some ice cream. Usually just everyday stuff. And you are sure it is not uncommon among your own kind? Zem asked. Perfectly normal. And before you ask, humans were tested when we entered the GLQ. We have minimal psychic power. It would take a galactic-class telepath to reach us from across a room. Zem waved his antenna back and forth as he considered this information. After about a minute, his companion, a human boy named Jeff, said, What are you thinking right now? I was trying to determine what the most likely source of the voice is. After having possible causes be disqualified by your responses, my analysis shows it might be the result of some experiment on the school grounds causing issues. Let me guess, you made an itemized list in your head and then ranked it? The human leaned his head all the way back and stared into the sky for a few moments. Correct, Zem confirmed. Does the voice ever get you to try and do things? Oh yeah, all the time. Sometimes it's really dark about it too. I hear that's called the Whisperings of the Void or something like that. It's pretty normal. Are you sure you are not under some sort of mental assault? Yeah, I'm sure. It's my own voice after all. The fact that you have verbal conversations with yourself is a strange testament to the bizarre way you humans were designed, Zem responded, shaking his head in a distinctly human fashion. If I would have known it would bother you this much, I wouldn't have mentioned it. But I'm sorry, I can't tell you more. Someone with more psychological training might be able to offer insight. I desire no additional explanation. I shall simply put it down on my list of strange human habits, Zem said. That's a long list to visualize, isn't it? Jeff asked. Enormous, Zem confirmed.